Hey there, everyone. It's Radicanin here. I just wanted to give you a quick overview of updates we've received from the Arrowhead team. Yesterday, we had some individual comms in the Discord from Shams himself, and then this morning, we just had a state of the game update from the overall team. And the gist of it, if you're just wanting the bare minimum, is that Arrowhead hears our complaints. They want things to be better. They're taking it very seriously, and they're going to continue working and sharing their progress with a renewed emphasis on stability, performance updates, and communications to help us understand and rest assured that they are not just ignoring problems in the game. Okay, so with that gist out of the way, I'll go over some of these more specific things. Here we have Shams Georgiani addressing some specific comments from the Discord server. I'll just give you the brief highlights here. It said it's been a while since he had posted. He's been very busy, and he highlights that the devs are working hard at a lot of things, and they're preparing a little info blurb to give us more context and info. Let's see. He says that his individual comments do not serve as a stand-in for regular Arrowhead team comms. He just does it because he likes to. And he agrees that the silence has been frustrating, but circumstances made things difficult for the team. And secondly, he acknowledges words matter, but that actions matter more, and they needed more time to rejig their plans and make sure that what they are doing and saying has the right impact and that it works. And he notes that they are all very aware of performance and stability and quality not being where it needs to be, and they're working on that very hard. And in regard to balance updates, he says balances wax and wane, and it is very tricky balancing time to kill for a system-driven game such as Helldivers. He notes there is not anything equivalent to a 60-day patch to address performance issues. He wishes there were, but they're going to be making concrete performance changes in the short term, and that they are working on reducing file size on PC. He notes that architecture is slightly different between the platforms, which would be Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam. And that part of the reason for the bloat, he thinks, is because they were duplicating files in order to make accessing them more quick during gameplay, but clearly this has gotten out of hand. He said not to quote him on that, though, and he would need to check with the engine people. He notes they are addressing charger audio, which is long overdue. Someone complains about hiding in Discord and to address people on the different platforms, but he says that they are in plain sight. They have Discord and different channels, and they dip into Reddit regularly. So uh, check into those things and read upcoming blog posts and visit other streams. He notes there is unfortunately no timeline for a possible Killzone crossover returning to players who missed it, but it is in the works, and that there is no news on a Dead Space collaboration. All right, and the state of the game update. I will just read this to you all, and that will conclude this. So, greeting Helldivers. We know many of you have been experiencing issues, including performance drops, stability hiccups, freezes, and the annoying audio bugs. We've seen the feedback across Discord, forums, Reddit, and our dashboards. You've been loud and clear and absolutely right to expect better. We also recognize that our recent updates have not hit the mark, and our silence hasn't helped. That's on us. We read all of it, and we are hard at work creating a roadmap to address this. Starting with the good news, there is an incoming update mid-October-ish where we'll start chipping away at some key crash fixes, fixes for the primary weapon sidearm audio that stops during a mission, minor performance improvements, long overdue bug fixes like charger footstep sounds, thank goodness, and weapon audio stopping mid-mission. No more landing on caves, a balance pass, and notes they are unleashing Nicholas and Leonard. For some of the bigger performance pieces, unfortunately, we can't wave a short turnaround magic wand, nor would a 60-day patch fix them fully. Rather, it would be duct tape where they need to solder. So we're working on a bigger development plan as to how we can address some of the larger concerns. Short term, we think the above will make a noticeable improvement, and beyond that, we'll keep working on the top issues you keep raising. In the future, we're planning more transparency and more talk. We're looking forward to share more about the processes, performance, and how we got here, plus further improvements and evolution. For starters, expect another post next week to kick that off. Between the Xbox launch, the Halo ODST Legendary Warbond, the free Into the Unjust update, and other surprises, we've welcomed a ton of new players, brought back veterans, and delivered a lot of content. Now it's time to double down on fixes, polish, and better communication. TLDR, we hear you. We want things to be in a better state. We are taking it very seriously. We will continue working and sharing. Thanks for sticking with us for Super Earth, the Arrowhead development team. Okay, well, that's all good news as far as I'm concerned. I I can understand that they're all the business demands they have and balancing these three different platforms after this long stint of working on the Xbox release probably taxed them and spread them quite thin, uh, which I've talked about in other videos. So it's nice to see that they are able to, put together something like this. It's just unfortunate that so many players and people in general seem to equate silence with neglect or ignoring of concerns and things like that. Um, I don't know. Perhaps that's just human nature. But what do you think? Is this update and these comments by Shams himself? Do these inspire you with confidence? Do they make you wonder if they're going to actually follow through? Do you think this is effectively another 60-day patch plan or something else? That's all there is for the update today. I hope you enjoyed that. I would be interested to hear your thoughts and comments below. Again, my name is Radican, and as always, I appreciate your support and thanks for watching.